In the shadow of the Zagros Mountains, where the Karun River bends sun-baked plains, French archaeologists in 1901 uncovered a black diorite stele inscribed with 282 laws. It belonged to Hammurabi of Babylon, yet here it stood in the ruins of Susa, 300 miles east, carried off as spoils 12 centuries earlier. Susa rises on layered mounds, each stratum a silent record of occupation since 4000 BC. Clay bricks, weathered and cracked, form the base where early settlers shaped vessels painted with geometric herds of goats and birds in flight. By 3200 BC, these proto-Elamites etched tablets with undeciphered signs, tracking grain and livestock across a network from the lowlands of Khuzestan to the highlands of Fars. Trade routes pulse through this land, Elam bridging Mesopotamia's rivers to the Indus Valley's shores. Carnelian beads and etched shells arrive in Susa, exchanged for tin and lapis lazuli. Yet amid this flow, tensions simmer. In 2334 BC, Sargon of Akkad marches east, subduing Elam's kings in Awan, his inscriptions boasting of captured fortresses and tribute in copper axes. Elam rebounds. Around 2004 BC, under Kindatu of the Simashki dynasty, Elamite forces sweep into Sumer, sacking Ur. The city's ziggurat crumbles under assault, its treasures, gold lyres and lapis masks hauled back across the plains. This act shatters the third dynasty of Ur, leaving Mesopotamian scribes to lament the barbarian highlanders who speak an isolate tongue unrelated to Sumerian or Akkadian. By the 18th century BC, the Sukalma rulers consolidate power. Ibarat and his successors govern from Susa, their palaces adorned with glazed brick lions guarding doorways. Diplomatic tablets reveal alliances and betrayals. Siwepalahupak demands tribute from Mari's kings, his armies probing Syrian frontiers. Numbers emerge in clay. 1970 BC marks the dynasty's start, spanning 300 years of relative stability, where Elamite scribes adapt cuneiform to record laws and hymns. A shift occurs in the 15th century BC. The Kidanuid kings, then Igihalkids, expand southward. Untash-Napirisha, ruling from 1340 BC, erects Chogezanbil, a stepped ziggurat rising 52 meters, its core of baked bricks enclosing temples to over 20 gods. Inshushinak, lord of Susa, receives offerings of bronze statues. A queen, Napir Asu, cast in copper alloy, weighs 1,750 kilograms, her skirt inscribed with curses against defilers. Middle Elamite might peaks under Shutruk Nahunte around 1155 BC. His troops raid Babylon, toppling Kassite rule. Monuments travel east. Naram Sin's victory stele, Marduk's statue, Hammurabi's code, all relocated to Susa's Acropolis. These acts, documented in Elamite inscriptions, assert dominance, yet Assyrian chronicles later frame them as plunder by uncivilized foes. Experts pore over these relics today, noting how Elam's art fuses styles, Mesopotamian realism with highland abstraction in kneeling bulls and orant figures. Archaeologists trace cylinder seals, impressed with scenes of banquets and hunts, revealing a society of artisans and traders, not mere raiders. Human hands shaped these, decisions to build vast irrigation canals, sustaining crops in arid soil, choices to intermarry with Mesopotamian royals, blending bloodlines. Contrast sharpens in the 7th century BC. Assyrian armies under General Ashurbanipal invade, their reliefs depicting Elamite cities aflame. In 647 BC, Susa falls. Palaces are razed, statues smashed, graves desecrated. Assyrian annals claim he sowed salt over the ruins, deporting thousands to Samaria. Elam fragments, its kings like Teyuman beheaded after the Battle of Ulai. By 539 BC, Cyrus the Great absorbs Elam into the Achaemenid fold. Susa becomes a winter capital, its archives blending Elamite script with Persian edicts. The language lingers in Persepolis tablets detailing rations and rituals. Traces endure in the plateau's folds, inviting a second look at what was woven into Persia's fabric.